Let me let y'all see my shirt. I just got this shirt today at the SOS Tour, and I absolutely love it. The shirt was only $20.
For real, Atlanta mattered a lot to me because I count this as the biggest city, personally. It's literally New York, Atlanta, same energy, same level, but bitter energy, actually. Y'all have bitter energy. I just wanted to say thank you for fucking with me and for coming. And I hope y'all had a good time. I hope to see you again really soon. God bless you. Good night.
Today is March 7th, 2023. The reason why I am saying the date because I want y'all to know I just came back from the SOS Tour headlined by Queen SZA. Just a heads up, I'm a concert junkie. I love going to concerts. You know, a lot of people like going to the club. A lot of people like going to museums, going out to eat, going to the movies. As far as hobbies, my hobby, going to concerts and live shows. Why? Because I love music and I love hearing music being performed live. And to add to my list, I went to go see the SOS Tour. And when I say this was like one of the best live shows that I have witnessed ever, I'm not exaggerating. This was a treat. SZA, thank you, okay? Thank you. I feel absolutely horrible for the people who were unable to purchase the tickets to the SOS Tour. Ticketmaster just needs to do a better job of how they are distributing and selling their tickets.
Y'all, I don't even know why I tried. If you need context, this is for the SOS Tour pre-sale. Y'all, this is just for official platinum. I don't know if the general, tickets, basically were sold out when the pre-sale happened. I didn't know there was even a pre-sale happening until I got on Twitter this morning. But y'all, this is the doggone pricing for just the 100 sections. This is like 300 something. And then for like the 200s, it's like $299. It's like, mind you, official platinum don't come with no VIP package. So it's like, what's the purpose of official platinum?
You know, it sucks because it provides bad publicity to the artists. They're not the ones that are overcharging the general public. It's the general public trying to make a quick buck off of ticket sales. Honestly, I think Ticketmaster needs to have a limit as far as purchasing tickets. Like, you should only be allowed to purchase 3 seats or less. And also, they need to stop allowing people to resell tickets, because when they resell the tickets, they're not reselling them for the same price. It's not even double the price. It's not even triple the price. It's 5 times the price of what the actual ticket was. My ticket was $99. With tax, it was $117. That's how much I paid, and that was for the pre-sale ticket, and I had good seats. So if you were unable to make the SOS Tour because of the whole ticket situation, I am sorry for you, but I'm just gonna give my review of the concert and just tell you what you missed. All right, so first off, SZA opened up the show with Seek and Destroy. That was a good choice. I love Seek and Destroy. That's a good choice. She had on her SOS jersey. She sounds so good live. She really sounds amazing live. Her microphone was on and she was hitting her notes like nothing. And it's crazy because SZA used to get a lot of bad publicity in the past of how she performed at her live shows, but I don't know, I just had to witness it live for myself, because people were saying that she's just a studio singer, like she can't perform live. And honestly, that's the thing about singers. Every performance is not going to be a perfect performance unless they are lip syncing. But if they are actually singing and using their vocal cords at back-to-back shows, of course the vocal cords are going to get tired, and of course they're going to be stressed out. So if she did have bad moments in her live shows, that just confirms that she's just a human being. I don't know, but all I can say is this show, she did her damn thing. I really love the transition of the music. You know, this was a good set list. She tied in the songs from SOS and the songs from Control, and it flowed so smoothly and wonderfully. Like, I absolutely loved it. Then she performed Notice Me, then she did Love Galore, and then she did Broken Clock. Now, at the end of Love Galore and at the beginning of Broken Clocks, there were some audio issues. The music kept skipping. I have no idea why. And then after the music stopped and it transitions to Broken Clocks, like SZA was singing, but we could not hear her. Her mic battery went out or something. So there was something going on with the sound. So the show had to be on pause for like a good, I don't know, I want to say it was like a good 15 minutes. It felt like it was 30 minutes, honestly, but we was just chilling. I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna just watch and be patient and see what's up, because what I did not want to happen was them saying, hey, you guys, due to technical difficulties, the show is canceled. Nah. I would have been upset. I promise you I would have been upset. But like I said, we was all just chilling. I had my drinks and I was just like, all right, she gonna come out when she comes out. And yeah, and then what she did was she actually restarted Love Galore, and then she redid Broken Clocks to make up for the missed time of the audio situation. So handle it like a professional. Shout out to you, SZA. So then she performed Used, and then it segued into her doing a cover of Bag Lady by Erykah Badu, and she sounds amazing performing Bag Lady. Okay, so then I thought she was going to perform Ghost in the Machine, because Ghost in the Machine was what she performed at the New York show, and she ended up bringing out Phoebe Bridgers, if I say her name correctly. But no, she performed No Love, and she brought out Summer Walker. Loved it, okay? Absolutely loved it. I didn't know she was gonna bring out Summer Walker. It makes sense because Summer Walker does stay in Atlanta. But, you know, I thought she was just gonna perform her verse of No Love like she did with Kiss Me More. Like, she performed her verse and then moved on, and so that's what I thought she was going to do with this. But no, she brought out Summer Walker. First of all, Summer Walker looked absolutely beautiful. I think this was like her first time being outside after giving birth, so you know, she snapped back, she looks good, she sounded amazing. Funny story, when I went to Summer Walker's concert last year, she had 2 shows in Atlanta. So I went to the very first show, and her special guest was Santana. And I'm like, Summer, why are you bringing out Santana? This is an R&B concert. I don't want to see this fat man up here doing TikTok songs. Like, bruh, in my opinion, he just killed the vibe. I think I went to the bar and then waited till she came back out, because I was like, man, what? But then the second show she did, she brought out SZA. And I'm like, bruh, are you kidding me? So I had to settle for Santana, but everybody who came to the show the next day was able to see SZA. What? But tonight I forgive her, because I was actually able to see No Love being performed live by the both of them together. So, you know, that's just my little spill. So then after No Love, Lil Baby came on stage while SZA was backstage changing. I don't know what song Lil Baby was performing. I'm assuming this is a new song, or if it's a song from that last album. I really didn't care for the last album like that, so that's probably why I didn't recognize it. But yeah, he performed. I don't know. I've seen Lil Baby live multiple times, so I didn't get really excited to see him. But again, this is a R&B concert. What the hell is Lil Baby doing here? You're fucking up the vibes. Like, sir, get the fuck on, please. So then she performed All the Stars. She did Prom. She did Garden, and she did F2F. Let me tell you something. F2F sounds good live. It's like her one rock element song, and her guitar players were tearing the stage up, okay? It sounds amazing live. And then she did Drew Barrymore. Oh, wow. Drew Barrymore hit. It hit. Drew Barrymore definitely hit different, because that's one of my favorite songs from Control, and all of us was just singing to the top of our lungs. to Drew Barrymore. That's like legit one of my favorite SZA songs of all time. I don't know why. So then after Drew Barrymore, she did Doves in the Wind, and then she did Low. Low was good because she broke out into full choreography. Don't get me wrong, she was dancing the entire night. Like, SZA's choreography was on point, but with Low specifically, she was on it. Like, it was full breakdown, hip hop, Janet Jackson, Missy Elliott, Sierra. Like, she was in her dancing era in that moment. So shout out to Low. I love that song. Open Arms was used as a transition song. She did not perform it. I am upset that she did not perform Open Arms because that's legit one of my favorite songs from SOS. Like, I keep that song on repeat. I like the Travis Scott version, and then I like the solo version. So I was upset that she did not perform Open Arms, but she used that as a transition to get into a raft. Like I said, SZA's production was on it. You know, the theme and the aesthetics of the SOS tour was just boat, rescuing, water, Navy SEAL, lifeguard, all of that. So that's why she got into a raft and she was floating throughout the auditorium. And I think this was like my favorite part of the tour. I loved this moment because she performed Supermodel, and Supermodel slick transition into Special. And I was just like, oh, this was an experience. Like, I need that mashup. Whoever did that tour mashup of Supermodel and Special, they need to release a live version of that because that sounded so beautiful. It, like, she combined those two songs and she performed Special over the Supermodel instrumental. That was good. That was like really, really good. So then after she got to the middle of the auditorium, she U-turned back to the stage and she performed Nobody Gets Me. Whew. I love that song. I love that song, okay? She was in a full yellow dress to match the raft. She was throwing out flowers and glitter to the audience, and she just sounded amazing. It was so good. From Supermodel to Special to Nobody Gets Me. Oh, wow, SZA, just thank you for the experience. Like, that was just a moment. I loved it. I loved it. All right, so then she did another outfit change. She looked good in every outfit that she was doing. Absolutely good. Then she came out and did SOS. And then after SOS, she did, what did she do after SOS? What did she do after SOS? Oh, she did Kiss Me More. She performed Kiss Me More. And then after Kiss Me More, she did Love Language. She did one of my favorite songs ever, Snooze. Oh my God, Snooze. I enjoyed this tour, y'all. And y'all are going to hear me say, oh, this was one of my favorite songs. This was one of my favorite songs. This is one of my favorite songs. SOS is one of my favorite albums. I have streamed this album over 1,000 times. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. Tidal, I have Tidal. So Tidal will keep track of how many times you stream a certain artist. So in December alone, I streamed SOS 600 times. And then in January, I streamed SOS 400 times. And then in February, I streamed SOS 200 times. I have been playing this album out since it dropped in the second week of December. And when I tell you, like, I'm serious when I be like, this is my favorite song, this is my favorite song, this is my favorite song, because once I get done playing with the album, I just put the repeat on and run it right back, because, man, SZA was doing her damn thing with this album. So yeah, I mean business when I say this is my favorite song, this is my favorite song, because they're all my favorite songs, damn it. And then after she did Snooze, she went into Kill Bill. The stage setup was amazing because she actually had the shadow of Kill Bill, like she was actually fighting the ninjas. I think they're called the Crazy 88. That was in the actual Kill Bill movie. So she kind of had that aesthetic set up on stage, and it was cool. It was good. It was really, really good. Then after Kill Bill was I Hate You, and you know, all of us was singing that to the top of our lungs. Because that's how all of us was during this I Hate You segment. Like, it was just one of those songs. And when she says fuck you, everybody had their middle fingers up like fuck you. It was just one of those moments. Like, everybody just had to get that off my chest. Like, when I say I hate you, that means I hate you, okay? And I mean what I say. Then it transitioned into The Weeknd. Wow. Wow. Just wow. I don't know. I have not listened to Control in a very long time. I've been listening to SOS like crazy. So hearing The Weeknd performed live, it really took me back. It really took me back to when I first listened to the album. I was just like, whoa, like, damn, this song is so damn good. And again, these transitions was just absolutely amazing, because it's like, oh, this is my song, but I was like, oh, that was my song. You know, Snooze and Open Arm and Nobody Gets Me, I play those songs crazy, like back to back to back to back to back. I will keep those songs on repeat. But then with Control, The Weeknd and Broken Clocks and Drew Barrymore and Supermodel, those were my songs on the Control album that I used to keep on repeat and play back to back to back. So just hearing those songs, it took me back to 2017. It was just good vibes. Just hitting me back and forth, back and forth. Like, that's how I felt at that concert. Like, SZA, this was good. Like, this was just a good show. I loved it. And to close the show, she put on a red poofy dress and she performed Good Days. Amazing. Honestly, amazing. That was the perfect song to end your show. I don't know another SZA song that she would close the show like she did with Good Days. I did not go to the Control tour, so I don't know what she closed that tour with, but Good Days was just, it was good. It was good. It was a 10 out of 10 experience, you guys. I'm not capping to you. I love SZA, and I'm glad I made sure to attend this tour. I was not playing no games. So first off, I just wanted to quickly discuss how SZA is running the music industry with SOS. The album was released on December 9th, 2022. SZA sells her music. During the first week, the album sold 318,000 copies. First week sales. That is huge. Huge. Artists are not pulling in numbers like this. Now, if you are a veteran artist, like a Beyonce, a Drake, a J. Cole, a Kendrick Lamar, a Taylor Swift, or Rihanna, you know, those type of numbers are expected. But artists are not pulling in these type of numbers because, unfortunately, because of streaming service, we are in a single driven market. Music labels are more interested in putting out singles than putting out albums. And so, because when artists are releasing albums, you know, they are not being bought as they should be, which is unfortunate, but it's the truth. The second week, she sold 180,000 copies. Third week, 128,000 copies. Fourth week and fifth week was 125,000 copies. And the sixth week, she sold a total of 119,000 copies. So her album was able to go platinum in the middle of January, despite it only being out for like a month and a half. It went gold by the end of December. And then in January, it definitely went platinum. So SZA sells her music. That's number one. Number two, let's get into these charts. SZA has spent a total of 8 weeks at number one on the Hot 100 Songwriters chart. She's the only artist to climb to number one this year, which is 2023. That's number one. Number two, SOS is now SZA's most streamed album of all time on Spotify, surpassing Control. SOS by SZA becomes the longest running number one R&B album of the century on the Billboard 200's album chart. It has spent a total of 10 weeks on that chart. 10 weeks at number one. 10 weeks. Beating out Whitney Houston, beating out Mariah Carey, beating out Usher, beating out Mary J. Blige, beating out Alicia Keys, beating out Beyonce. SOS by SZA officially becomes the first female album since 25 by Adele to spend 10 weeks at the number one spot on the Billboard 200's album chart. I am extremely happy for SZA and all of her success. She is a melodic, aesthetic, pleasing R&B singer. SZA has literally become one of my favorite artists of all time. And you know, this tour and witnessing the tour really solidified it. I really wish RCA would just allow her to release physical copies of the album, because I bought a digital copy and I'm streaming it on Tidal, but I definitely need a vinyl or physical CD just to have, because I'm so happy for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's the best. This was like my highlight of 2023 so far. Really is. As far as other concerts I got coming up, I'm going to go see Janet Jackson. I'm kind of iffy about seeing Beyonce because I didn't really like Renaissance like that. You know, I love Beyonce. My favorite Beyonce album is B-Day, hands down. But, you know, Renaissance, it was cool to me. I didn't really like join the bandwagon of loving Renaissance because I didn't like it like that. So I'm kind of iffy about seeing her, especially with the ticket prices. Remember I was just telling you about how they did with SZA's prices. Beyonce is way worse. Way worse. Floor seats are like $3,000. And then I'm definitely waiting on Drake, because I know Drake is going on tour. We just don't know when. And I have never seen Drake live, and I need to see Drake live. So yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.